Good morning and hello, everybody.
Hey guys, welcome back. Kevin,
Joe here.
we're here with another episode of Ted Lasso.
Yeah,
We're about
it's kind of bittersweet, isn't
yeah,
it?
we're halfway through the final season, which is
Yeah,
kind of sad.
we're still behind a couple episodes. We started the show or this season, I think a week or two before.
A couple of, I think it was a couple of weeks after the period. We did obviously the first two seasons. By the time we
Yeah,
started three, it had been up. A couple of episodes had already been up, so we're a little bit
yeah,
behind.
we're trailing a little bit, but still, we're savoring it. We're
Yeah,
enjoying every second of it, and we are very sad to see it go.
yeah,
The last season or the last episode was very satisfying, actually. That was the Amsterdam episode.
yeah. I really liked that. A lot. I feel like a lot of the characters came through stronger in that episode.
It was a good character piece. We had to learn
Very
a
much
lot about
so.
the characters. Rebecca had a really nice night. I thought was lovely,
Yeah,
frankly.
absolutely.
That guy who did we ever learn his name?
No, I saw it in the credits, and it was definitely a Dutch name.
Dutch name,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know him.
Not pronouncing that.
But there's a handsome and talented guy, so he's probably a huge star.
I hope we see him again
Overseas.
because
Yeah,
he
as
was
a
very
character,
entertaining.
yeah, he was, and obviously he and Rebecca had a really strong connection. I feel like stronger than she had with Sam.
Truly, it's kind of conflicting, right? You're like, I want Rebecca and Sam, but also I'm like, I don't know. Maybe she should
Well,
move to Holland.
she definitely didn't have the same like wasn't as trepidatious with him
Yeah.
as she was with Sam. Like she didn't have the hangups, so I think it would be better for her
I think
because she has some hangups with Sam for sure.
Oh, big time. And I think they're in different stages of their life, obviously.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. They are different stages of their lives. Plus, the boss employee relationship is a little wonky, although
taboo.
right because of the power dynamics involved for sure.
Also, I kind of like the idea of that just being like a one night to remember kind of thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's kind of ambiguous right now whether or not he will return, unless they're just like, it was one night, the one that got away kind of situation.
Absolutely.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Before we hop into this, though, we do want to shout out everybody on Patreon. Thank you guys for being here.
Yeah, thank you so much. We really do appreciate it.
For those of you guys checking us out on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel.
Hello.
If you guys don't mind, hit that like button for us. Leave us a comment down below, and please, please, please hit the subscribe button. We've got plenty of other content over here that's not just Ted Lasso. Kevin, what do we got in the channel?
Well, we have gone all the way through the entire run of Fleabag, which we desperately missed. But we also are doing The West Wing, Schitt's Creek, Mad Men, Barry, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Lots of shows on there. Succession's on there.
Succession is on our Patreon as a Patreon exclusive, which we are 3 seasons in on that.
We did the first 2 episodes on YouTube?
We did.
Yeah.
And then switched over to Patreon because people really weren't watching it that much, and now they are.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, we can't go back.
Final season.
We might throw the final season up, yeah.
And we've had a lot of you guys reaching out for us to continue to Succession. We are still doing it. It's just over on Patreon.
Right.
And it's not edited, so you guys can watch the full-length reaction.
Right. So if you want to catch those reactions, the link to our Patreon is in the description below. Also full-length reactions to Ted Lasso and everything else we're watching are over there, including some films we finally started doing.
Yeah.
It took a while.
We checked out Chicken Run. That was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
And Duel. Duel was incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Jade.
Oh, this is cute.
Yeah.
Like a first edition or something.
Yep. And it's signed.
Whoa! I wonder what that cost.
Keely, you go, girl. Jane Austen.
Signed by Jane Austen.
It's nuts.
Is everything okay in here?
I don't know. Is everything okay in here?
So who are you talking? Simi, it's way too early to be this angry. Maybe you should start drinking coffee again.
I've told people that stopped. Yeah.
Like, why? Yeah. Why quit coffee? Drinking coffee right now. It's great.
They don't match.
No one cares about the spoons.
Yeah.
My father's coming this weekend. So
Have we met him?
Not yet.
I want
Only
everything
heard
to be
on the phone.
perfect. He's coming all the way from Nigeria.
We have our own refugee political crap show here in America.
Yeah.
And I know England definitely does as well, but I'm not as versed on it, so I'm not sure.
We just did a really good episode on immigration on the West Wing.
Yeah.
Very, very good episode. I recommend you guys check that one out.
Yeah. For our British watchers, please let us know kind of where the country is on their immigration battle, because I know it's pretty intense.
Yeah. Yeah, they're finally going to do the figure 8, right?
The 1974 World Cup,
Yeah.
tiny country of the Netherlands, came out of nowhere.
Or the triangle.
The
That's what
triangle
it is.
offense, right? Yeah. Total soccer,
Total football.
total
Yeah,
football.
total football. I like
Coach
footballs.
dreamed up in a
Football.
barbecue sauce-related hallucination.
Oh, Pep.
Oh, they mentioned him. Yeah,
They
yeah.
mentioned him. Yeah, the first season.
That's right.
He was still coaching there.
Yeah.
Like when your friend wears something new and outside of his comfort zone, and instead of ignoring it, everybody pays him a compliment.
By the way, great hat, Ash.
It's Pinter. It's Einstein. It's Curie. It's Gaga. It's my mother proudly displaying her vibrator on the bedside table.
Oh my God.
Throw football to the fucking pitch.
Well, no, actually, we're going to do it this Saturday against Arsenal.
Well, that's fucking mental.
No,
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, actually, no, we don't. Sorry. Sort of force of habit.
We had a coffee together at a coffee shop, but we didn't arrive together. We came from separate places, and we met there.
This is not convincing.
I'm cooking.
What? He can't turn his family dinner into a date opportunity?
Right.
Come on, help the guy out.
Sorry,
Yes, Wonderkind.
God, that's crazy.
how can you tell if a girl likes you or has just been nice to you?
You can't.
You can't.
Yeah.
well, I'll tell you what, fellas. Why don't you come watch train tomorrow? See for yourselves. We ain't running a chocolate factory or Deutsche Bank. We got nothing to hide from you. See you tomorrow?
Is Jade working today, do you know?
Nah, she's off Tuesdays. She goes to school. Or feeds her mum. I don't listen, so I don't really know.
Just say that, say hello.
There's got to be a middle ground where we can get confident Nate who's not overcompensating. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think he's working on it.
I do too. I think he's doing better
Yeah.
for sure.
Roy.
I am too. I love that. I love him as a character.
He needs to find a... He's allergic to metal? It's crazy.
They're just like us.
He needs to find a role that's very similar to this because
Oh.
I need more of this.
Right.
I don't want us to get in trouble.
We can't get into trouble because we are two consenting adults.
Right.
And
You're
I'm
both the
get
boss.
away with murder rich, so.
Yeah.
Really?
And so both of us just wanted to let you all know so that there were no secrets. Because
I like
it's,
Jack.
it's all
I do
good.
too.
Love is love.
No, that's enough.
Yeah. I love this guy. I don't even remember his name.
I feel terrible. I don't remember his name either.
Yeah.
It's like the...
Is
it's
it
like,
Dan? It might be Dan.
It might be Dan.
Yeah,
It's like George on
Yeah.
Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
yeah, exactly.
I think she might be love bombing you.
She's love whatting me.
I
Love
kind
bombing.
of agree with
Trouble in
that.
Paradise.
That's when you're bombarded.
And?
I drove home in a bloody lovely Jaguar, of course.
See, that
It
is...
just felt nice to be taken care of once.
But that can be a red flag.
Yeah. It's the honeymoon phase, right?
Overdoing it on
Yeah.
the honeymoon phase, yeah.
I mean, how do you tell
Yeah.
if a girl likes you or has just been nice to you?
You
You
can't.
Yeah, yeah.
He even knew I existed until he gave me this.
Yes, you could fail and be embarrassed for a second.
But you could also get married, have two wonderful children, and live happily ever after.
They're giving him good advice. Maybe not, with the art, but just ask her out.
That's right. Yeah. What do you have to lose?
She'll say, she's a beautiful hostess at a restaurant. She probably gets asked out all the time.
Yeah, right?
And she probably says no a lot.
She likes you enough to sit and talk with you.
Right, yeah.
To anyone attempting to enter our country illegally, I say this. Go home. Britain is closed.
Yeah, we've definitely got that sentiment here from a lot of people.
Or somebody could try and speak to the better angels of this clearly misguided person.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a nice sentiment.
Chew.
Do it.
Come on, Nate. Come on. She wants you to.
Excuse me one moment.
Don't do the spit thing, man. Don't do that.
Yeah, oh, yeah, you're right.
Don't do the spit thing. Please, 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 please. Just ask her out. She
Yeah.
looked intrigued.
Don't do it. Okay.
Yeah! Yes!
Oh my god, that is such improvement right there. I am so glad he was able to do that.
Me too.
To control the self-loathing.
She's so concerned right now.
Maybe he's gonna do the map thing. You know what I mean? That might be what. Yeah.
Now, total football, you got to constantly be asking yourself, what does this situation need right now? Do I lend Roy here a piece of gum because...
There's been a
I love that Jamie's become the most mature person on the team at this point.
He is.
Jamie's trying to be a team player here.
That's yummy. What is this? Water.
Coach, I ain't never taken a corn before.
No, I know. That's because you were put into a box, Isaac. As a 10-year-old little boy with the strength and facial hair of a grown man.
I hope he gets to be an action star someday. The guy playing Isaac.
He looks like one,
He
doesn't he?
does, doesn't he? Yeah.
That scowl.
Yeah.
It's so strong.
I want him to be a villain.
A Bond villain?
Oh, he'd be a great Bond
Yeah.
villain, wouldn't he?
Oh my god. Shut up and dribble.
Oh,
Is
shut
it one
up
of
and
those?
dribble. He's
Okay.
one of those. We definitely have that
Yeah.
here. She's actually looking for him.
This is lovely.
Yeah, she's like, well, where is he?
I like the little rom-com they have going on.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It is.
What does he have to do? He's like, I have to do something first.
I think he's making the map thing that his dad
You think
did.
so?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do think that's at red flag levels as far as over attachment right up front. Yeah.
And those strings are attached to each of their little fingers.
Okay, so why is it tied around our dicks?
Oh! I would not get more than 3 feet away from the guy.
Yeah, they don't want to move.
Yeah.
That's one way to enlarge it.
Oh! Oh my god.
Don't.
This home secretary lady's a monster.
Leave Twitter alone. Take the high
just
ground.
leave Twitter alone. No one wins that crap. I mean, take a stand, yes, but fighting back and forth with an idiot.
If he leaves it there, then it's kind of like, all right, you're still being classy enough about it.
Yeah, right.
You told our bigot there's worse things you
Well,
can
it's kind of like when Ted took the high road with Nate. It worked out better than getting down the mud with him.
Most sane people will understand what you're doing.
Right. Oh, he did his own little.
That's kind of sweet.
He did one of his shoebox dioramas. Yeah,
that's kind of sweet.
It is actually.
If I'm coming on too fast or too strong, I'm sorry. I'll back off, but just a little bit. It was a croissant.
Would you like to go on a date with me?
Yes!
Yes.
Yes! Thank you! I
I'm
like
so
how he just.
happy.
Yeah, that was
There
perfect.
wasn't anything alive in there, was there?
Oh, no.
All right, cool.
I like that was
Yeah.
perfect. He wasn't overcompensating and being cocky, and he wasn't really timid. He just asked her. That was perfect.
Love the way they shot that.
Yeah,
too. That was great.
It was, wasn't it? Oh, come on, cowards!
Right.
That's a move of cowards. Ah!
That's so horrible. That's so horrible.
And these idiots are probably high-fiving each other over this crap.
How media can influence people is insane.
There's expressing your opinion. There's doing something hurtful like that.
There's being a criminal. That's a
no,
crime.
completely.
Hope they find those people. They probably won't.
Of course not.
But,
That's.
All right, mate, you're 10 minutes late yet. That's going to be on door, right?
Whoa!
Samuel.
That is a giant man.
I was
there.
just thinking his dad's a big man.
He was on Game of Thrones for a while.
Do it for yourself. For your friends, Simi. For all those people who want a taste of home when they are away.
Yeah.
Follow your heart, Samuel. Forgive them.
What?
Forgive them. Big whoop.
Big whoop.
Big whoop.
I like that. Don't let him win.
Yeah.
Don't fight back. Fight forward.
Yeah.
That's good.
I know the impulse is to fight back, and I would definitely want to, but
It's hard to. It's right. It's easy to do that. It's
just
it's
the
hard
high,
to forgive.
The high road is tough.
But, if you want to sit out today, I totally understand.
Thank you, Coach.
No, he's going to practice.
He's gonna practice.
Well, you better.
Dad's gonna sit there at the bench press.
Yeah. Looks like Dad can really handle a bench.
Sam, I have to get my sets in. Let's go talking here.
Look how big he is, man. See, and look at that. Sam already came out better on the other side in that short conversation.
This show, man, it makes you feel so good. Even when it makes you feel sad, it makes you feel good right after.
Yeah, that was pretty heart wrenching for a minute there.
People need to hear that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
Even if you don't agree with the politics, how do you not agree with just the sentiment? How do you not agree with want to feel good? Just be a good person.
Yeah.
Stop going to me, right? And start going through me, all right? That's total football.
Let's see if it works, man. I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
It gets you so pumped up. It's like, let's do it.
Well, to win this game.
Jamie's the best, isn't he?
I love Jamie, yeah. Man, he's come so far since
I
the
know.
first season.
The first season, he was kind of poopy.
Yeah.
This looks lovely.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
A little wine, good food, friends.
I feel like the team's on the verge of turning it around, too.
Oh, yeah. They played fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not the best they could have, but
Right.
still, they played really well.
God, that was so good.
That's great. That's the positivity I need to start my day.
I'm
so
telling
glad
you.
we start Fridays with this. It's so fun.
Oh, my God.
What a great show.
Yeah, that was amazing.
I saw somebody put an article out on Twitter saying, there's a problem with Ted Lasso. No, there's
Why?
a problem with you.
Yeah.
I mean?
I'm loving this season.
It's great. Look, we've got a few episodes left.
Right.
More than a handful, I think. This was episode, 7?
Yeah, so we probably have about 5 episodes. I think it's probably going to be 12. I never looked it up actually, like the second season
I hope
was.
it's 20 for
Right,
for
right,
all
yeah,
intents and
right,
purposes,
right.
but still, it's fantastic show.
Yeah, it
It's a
is.
fantastic show. It makes you feel good, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with feeling good. God forbid you watch a television show and like feel something. From it, you know what I mean?
Right.
It doesn't all have to be doom and gloom. And I like the fact that there's dramatic weight to the show, but there's also so much positivity, light, and just frank good comedy.
Right. Well, a lot of the heavier stuff, and there is. You're right. A lot throughout. It's all part of a journey to getting better. For everybody.
Yeah.
Which I love. I love the fact that because first season Nate we liked, but let's face it, he was traumatized.
Yeah.
He wasn't healthy.
No.
And then second season Nate that kind of imploded a little bit because of that. And now it looks like
It
he's
was very bad in the second season.
right, but it looks like he's coming out stronger than ever. He's kind of working through being a person, and I think Ted's influence has had a lot to do with that in the long term.
That's a good. I like the way you said that. Being a person.
Right. Yeah.
He's becoming a normal person.
He wasn't in the first season. He was a beaten, man, shell of a man.
In many ways,
Right.
the show's kind of about his.
Right. Yeah. His journey is as big as anybody else's on the show.
Yeah.
Rebecca. I mean, obviously Rebecca's important. Ted's, Roy's, Keely's. Jamie, obviously.
But even with Sam, I mean, the supporting cast.
Right. Absolutely. But I think you're right. I think Nate's the one that's going through the most as far as healing and growing as a person.
I like that healing. He is healing for
yeah,
sure.
For sure. Yeah.
He deserves it. I mean,
he does.
I like that we're getting less and less Rupert and setting Nate to be like. I feel like when the show this season specifically first started, it was focused on Nate being the villain and redeeming himself from that villainous role.
Right.
But I like that we're not seeing as much of West Ham.
Sure.
It's good to take a break from that because it does feel very toxic. Rupert is quite insufferable. Regardless of the Star Wars set design of the West Ham offices,
right?
I don't like being there.
Sure.
I don't like being there.
From a football standpoint, it's interesting because we start the season with it set up for West Ham to be the football on the field foe of Richmond.
Yeah.
But in the last couple episodes, they've worked it more that Manchester is really their.
Manchester was
Jamie's old team, the one that, and they got blown out by the last. And he's like, "Well, we'll get him again later in the season."
Yeah.
So they say, or even Beard called him the Great White Whale that they couldn't beat.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure. Maybe both, but I'm not really sure as we get down to like the high tension of the end of the series of who's the football on the field rival that we're gonna that we'll absolutely deal with.
Sure.
If it's gonna be West Ham or if it's gonna be Man City.
I don't know. Wouldn't it be kind of fun if
they fought each other to see, and it was kind of up to Nate to decide who Richmond was going to face.
I would like to see. Obviously, I want to see them beat West Ham. I would like it. The second to last episode was them against West Ham, and the last episode was them against Manchester City.
Sure,
that'd be great.
I mean, we'll see. I don't know, but I don't think it's impossible that. Here's what I think might happen, and I may be an idiot for this. I think it's possible as they're moving through towards the end of the season that Man City and West Ham are playing, and it's really up to Nate to decide which one's going to end up facing Richmond at the end. And he's got a moral conflict of do I win or do I lose? You know what I mean? He'll play to win for sure, but you have to wonder if there's any hesitation there.
There's a big question though. Does Nate leave West Ham at the end of the show?
That's a good one too.
You know what I'd really like? Maybe this happens, maybe it doesn't. Could be too schlocky. If he does leave West Ham and he takes Ted's place,
I think that's a real strong possibility. Is that Ted goes back to Kansas and Nate takes over?
That'd be so sweet.
Richmond, yeah, of course,
that'd be amazing.
The team where he was the kit man and first became a coach, he went back and took over. Yeah,
I mean that'd be quite poetic actually.
I
would really like that.
I would too.
Really sweet.
So it's Nate and Roy kind of coaching Richmond after Ted and Beard leave.
And who knows? Maybe Beard stays.
Yeah, well, Beard could absolutely stay for sure.
He's got Jane,
right?
He's experimenting with.
Beard could stay. Roy could still stay there with Nate.
Yeah. Yes. I don't want to speculate too much because
anything could happen.
Anything could happen. But
right,
at the same time, this show does project a lot and it does hint at a lot of things.
Sure.
But regardless, we're just enjoying the ride.
Oh, completely. All right. Thanks, guys. We will catch you on the next one.
See ya.